Okay. Mavs-Spurs weekly now. Mavs do have a bye week, and kind of by proxy, I guess, because the Emeritus Cup and all that is going on, in which the Mavs are not a part of. So we got an off week. It's about 6 games or 6 days, I think, rest that Dallas will have till they play again. And but tonight we did get the Pelicans versus the Spurs, man. Spurs held on, man. And with the largest lead being 25 points over the Pelicans, you would think this was going to turn out very bad, and it did not, because the Spurs came back in the third quarter with a 45-23 spread on that third quarter, man. Um, So yeah, they got back in it. Fourth quarter, uh, Spurs they held on, man. It's a few things I'm seeing on this stat sheet that really jump out off the paper, and I think for one, Spurs did not have one single block in this game. Now you talk about the importance of Wemby. If Wemby was playing, there would be a block on this stat sheet. Um, Pelicans had 7 blocks. Of course, Derrick Queen, the new stud, man, from New Orleans, out of New Orleans, in these Pelicans, 30 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. He's the new kid on the block. It's a couple guys, man. But yeah, Devin Vassell, man, 27 minutes, 1 of 5 shooting for Devin Vassell tonight, 1 of 4 3 points, in which Devin Vassell, from statistical standpoint, him and Harrison Barnes are the most efficient 3-point shooters that they have when Wemby's not on the court. Now, I even think when Wemby's on the court, they still Barnes and Vassell. I might have to check that stat, but um, Vassell and Barnes, those are the shooters for real. And Barnes hit 4 of 7 from three. Vassell hit 1 of 4 for three. He played 27 minutes. He only had 5 points. De'Aaron Fox, 30 minutes, had 14 points, 7 assists. He had some down the stretch free throws once again to give the margin of 35-32, which kind of sealed the deal. Stephon Castle, um, 5 of 15 on field goals, ended up with 18 points. So he's back, man. That's good to see that. He is back. Champagne came through for him. And, we talked about before, when, hey, one man ain't hitting, man, somebody else got to hit. And Champagne definitely did that tonight. He came through for him, 5 of 9 on field goals, 5 of 9 on 3 pointers, the same. Ended up with 17 points. Keldon Johnson ended up with 12 points on 5 of 8 from the field. Even hit a three tonight. So salute to that man. Where is Cornet? As I was wondering about, Cornet, 3 of 7 field goals. He ended up with 6 points, -10, plus minus. Um, De'Aaron Fox did not have a good game. 14 points for De'Aaron Fox with 4 turnovers, 2 of 5 from three, 4 of 11 from the field. This was not a good game for De'Aaron Fox, but they still got the win, man. So, next man up, boss always tell you. Pelicans had 7 blocks. Of course, Derrick Queen, the new stud, man, from New Orleans, out of New Orleans, in these Pelicans, 30 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. He's the new kid on the block. It's a couple guys, man. Zion, get him out of here, man. He's got to be traded. Maybe. Anyway, I'm not here for that. This is Mavs-Spurs weekly at the point in time, but um, you know, it was a pretty evenly matched game. When it comes to 3 pointers, it definitely was not. With the Spurs shooting 47%, 17 to 36, and the Pelicans shooting 7 for 26, 26% shooting on three from the Pelicans, and that's what I feel like that's another thing that broke the camel's back on this game. Just a little too little late, whatever. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But so Spurs next game, they gotta play them Lakers, man. They gotta play them Lakers, uh, and they got some other teams after that. They got Washington. They got to play Washington twice within like 6 days or something like that. So, um, some winnable games coming up for the Spurs. They got to play Phoenix. I think that's going to be a game that they can win. The Lakers game, we're going to see how that go. uh, Lakers been just crazy. You got LeBron out here, you know, you got LeBron out here doing this, and it's scary. But far as the Mavs go, man, this is bad timing for the bye week. Bad timing for the bye week, man. Mavs in the past, what is it, in the past 5 games? Let's look at the past 5 games from the Mavericks. Um, Clippers win, Nuggets win, Heat win, Rockets win, Thunder lost. And to go on a break after this kind of run, because don't get it mistaken, this is a run. The Mavericks are on a run. We lost to the best team by far in the NBA, and that was not a surprise. So I feel like we was on a run. Now, I will say, as far as when they come back, they have Brooklyn, the Jazz after that, or it might be vice versa. So there's some games. I feel like the first 2 games with Brooklyn and the Washington Wizards, I do feel like those are must wins. Or no, Jazz and Brooklyn, very winnable games, but especially the one versus the Jazz, I feel like we have to win that game, especially when you look at them standings. We just passed them on the standings list, and Portland Trail Blazers are next. Memphis is next after that. So I think my takeaway from this bye week is terrible timing, and we got to jump back on that horse. Now we did get a injury update on Derrick Lively, and Derrick Lively, he's basically out indefinite. This thing is and has become uh, earth shattering for Mavs fans, I feel like. And I'm at the point with Derrick Lively that if he does not play a certain amount of games this year, then we should move on from Derrick Lively. Now, what's going to happen when we do that? He's going to go to another team and be a superstar. I honestly feel like Lively, if he's healthy, he has the potential to be a starting center on almost any NBA team. Being as young as he is, that's dangerous. That's scary. So I would hate to get rid of him, but this cannot go on with Lively. He's too young to have this many injuries in his career, and I'm almost fed up. I'm almost at the point now. So, yeah, we shall see, man. Just coming through with a quick little update. Salutations to the Spurs eking that win out, getting that win over them Pelicans, which I feel like they should have won more convincingly than that, man. Mavs Spurs weekly. I'm out, man.